very good afternoon to you. For many of us today, so much better than yesterday, drier and brighter before it turns windy and wet once more in the next 24 hours, and all the while staying mild given the time of year. This is the earliest satellite and radar picture, the best of the brighter skies across central and eastern zones. Here, crisp and clear with some wonderful low winter sunshine. A little more in the way of cloud cover further west. Some patchy rain and drizzle affecting parts of Wales into northwestern England, parts of southwest Scotland. A little soggy here, and a bit more of a breeze picking up through the Irish Sea. Elsewhere, a touch calmer, a lighter breeze. The fine weather making all the difference, keeping it relatively mild across the south, a touch cooler further north, and then windy wet weather transfers its way from Northern Ireland into Britain through this evening and tonight. Too breezy and wet for any frost and fog. A little low cloud keeping it quite murky and grey into a new day, but staying notably mild. A very good evening to you. Blustery with bursts of rain in the next few hours. Quite a lively start to the night, and all the while staying mild given the time of year. We've got systems rolling their way from west to east as we approach the weekend, as this area of low pressure out in the Atlantic drives these conditions across our shores. Little let up as we head through the next 24 hours or more. And with these conditions, it stays relatively mild, nowhere near as cold as it could be at this point in December. Dry into the day across the east, for the rest of us pouring rain to come, and that rain heading its way eastwards to affect many locations through the first half of the night, and then drying up come the small hours. The brisk winds keeping temperatures up a few degrees, staying relatively mild across the south, just a little chillier for the glens of northern Scotland, and drips and drabs of rain as we head into the new day. And here, misty low cloud and quite murky, gloomy skies into tomorrow morning. Not quite the crisp, clear conditions we had today for many locations. We've got a good deal of cloud and some wet weather from the word go. This rain slipping its way into northern and western Britain come the afternoon. Several hours of pouring rain to come, soaking as the afternoon wears on. Lots of surface water and spray on the roads. Horrible if you're having to travel. That rain reaching the southeast a little later in the day, and even with the gusty, blustery winds and the wet weather, it stays notably mild, around 13 or 14 degrees through the afternoon. We keep the relatively mild air into the weekend. Those numbers way up on those you'd expect at this point in the year. A little drier, but blustery downpours moving through at quite a pace. Elsewhere, staying a touch drier for many of us. See you soon.